All right, so you've built up your Witchy Druid team and you're ready to blow people up. Your knee-jerk reaction might be to start the fight with Time Attractor. This isn't the case though. There's some big reasons. I mean, oftentimes, especially with super well-built teams, this isn't going to completely destroy that team, and we want to maximize that first turn damage before the enemy team even has a chance. So what we're going to do is we're going to look back and we're going to remember that we built Nimue with that bone mace. And I'm going to show you why Time Attractor as the first ability to use isn't the right answer here. So let's scroll through here. We're going to attack Pips every time here. Sorry, Pips. Hope everything is well. We're going to attack Pips a couple of times because she has very well-built damage reduction, and it's going to illustrate this point quite well. So this first time we attack, we're going to open up with Time Attractor just to kind of show what happens here. Now we're coming in, we're going to hit Time Attractor. We didn't get any supported text from Nimue. Now, that's because she just woke up after all of that stuff happened. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish this fight. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk about why we build this just a little bit different here. Just going to slowly beat down this team. And I want you to notice here that I'm not ever directly targeting Picky here because I want to keep her off of Spotlight as long as possible. And you're going to do this every time you're fighting a Picky. Always just let her be the last one you kill. Let that AoE damage do its work, so she doesn't get that Spotlight and reduce her damage even further. And at this point, they're just going to melt themselves as Picky's revive debuff shows up. Okay, so we're going to refresh in here, and we're going to find that fight again. Oh, look, we don't even have to refresh to find her again. All right, so now, this time, we are going to start the fight with... Oh, what was the name of the ability now? We're going to start with Introduction to Curses. We're going to pick somebody, depending on how threatening they are, and we're going to cast Introduction to Curses on them first for a couple of reasons. So we're going to do Devour here, because I hate when he puts me to sleep. Okay, now one turn of sleep has gone away. I want you to watch what happens here when I cast Time Attractor this time. See, this time we only got one support attack from Nimue. Theoretically, in theory, that could trigger up to 15 times. I've seen it about 8 times at max is what I've seen in practice. But it can theoretically proc 15 times on that opening attack from Leora when we do it this way. And so by starting with Introduction to Curses and then using Time Attractor, we're going to maximize the chance of Nimue just hitting people a whole bunch of times and just really, really building up that initial first term damage before the enemy even has a chance to attack. So that's it. That's our video on how to maximize the opening damage from the Witchy Druid squad.